Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Shri Mahaganadhipataye Namaha. Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Buddhirbalam yashodhairyam nirbhayatvam arogatam achatyam vakpadatvam cha harmat smaranat bhavet. By remembering Hanuman, one can gain wisdom, strength, success, courage, fearlessness, lack of ill health, lack of sluggishness, and oratory skills. Today, with Guru Anugraham, over the next 25 minutes, I want to talk on Bhashya Nipunar Sri Hanuman and the qualities of effective speaking as described in Valmiki Maharishi's Sri Ramayana by none other than Sri Rama in the Kishkhindakandam. The presentation should help the younger generation at the threshold of higher studies or their career by undertaking the key points to develop for effective speech, understanding the key points to avoid to be an effective speaker, and finally the love and respect for our Itihas, Valmiki Maharishi's Ramayana, which has the above tips to being an effective speaker. In Valmiki Maharishi's Ramayana, Sri Hanuman is a superhero character. Every Indian would know about his heroics and bravery. With the advent of cartoon, it is more interesting to children than any other Western cartoon character. It can be safely surmised that the Superman character is an adaptation of Sri Hanuman. However, much is to be learned from the character of Sri Hanuman in this Itihas. Many would have retold Ramayana and Sundarakandam specifically as a religious pravachanam. Many more have taken out the virtues of the characteristics of Sri Rama and also of Sri Hanuman and projected these as management principles and life enhancers. Sri Hanuman is also noted as Vak Nipunar, proficient in speech. Let us look into these in the next 20 minutes. Speaking is a great way of showing one's social and persuasive skills. These skills are required whenever we are interacting with people. Interaction could be with co-students, parents, peers, teachers, co-workers, seniors, or even a public. The speech could be a way of preparation, presentation, reporting, communicating, or even a public address. There are professional institutions today that teach or develop these skills within us. We need to be looking confident, and a presentation requires detailed preparation. There cannot be more comprehensive tips on effective speaking than what is mentioned in Ramayana, and the prize goes to Sri Hanuman, declared by no less than Sri Rama. I will keep myself to the specific time of Sri Hanuman meeting Sri Rama and Lakshmana in the Kishkhindakandam till about the end of Sundarakandam, when he reports Drishta Sita to Sri Rama. Even though we all know the storyline of Ramayana, for the sake of brevity, let me brief the portion relevant to the subject at hand. Sri Rama and Lakshmana move in the Kishkinda area on their search for Sita Devi. They also have been directed by a being accursed as a demon to seek the help of Sugriva, a monkey leader, in the search. They reach the Rishyamukha Parvata area of Kishkinda. Sugriva, hiding there with his few ministers, on seeing these two men in armor, sends his minister Hanuman to find out about them. He is worried that these two persons could have been sent by Vali to find Sugriva and eliminate him. Sri Hanuman disguises himself as a Brahmin ascetic so as not to surprise the two valorous men by appearing in a monkey form. He approaches Rama and Lakshmana. On reaching them, he realizes that they are definitely of a higher and nobler order. As he describes them, he inquires about them. He starts off on a pleasing and soft voice. and befittingly hails, greets, and praises these two valiant ones. He wonders if they are kingly saints, or deities come down on earth, or ascetics, and wonders why they are in this forest region among animals. He realizes the light that shines forth them to be illuminating the Pampa region, but yet he notices that they are visibly worried and distressed. He uses apt words to describe the features of Sri Rama and also of the weapons that they carry. He praises the shining bow, the arrows, and also the sword that they carry. He notices the lotus petal-like eyes of Sri Rama and also is able to visualize the Chaturbahu of Sri Rama. Finally, he introduces himself to be a minister of Sugriva, leader of the monkeys. He states that Sugriva is seeking your friendship and my name is Hanuman. Saying thus to those valorous Sri Rama and Lakshmana, he stops speaking further. Sri Rama, on hearing the speech of Hanuman, comments to Lakshmana on Hanuman's speaking abilities. These comments of Sri Rama, read along with the Shiksha part of the Vedas, could be well termed as Bhashya Kaushalyam. Rama praises Hanuman on having delivered a moralistic speech full of wisdom and meaning. He says he spoke with friendliness and the words were pleasing to the ears, softly spoken. Hanuman knows morals and bhavyam by his act of befitting salutation, greeting to both Rama and Lakshmana. He says, Hanuman's speech clearly indicated his expert grasp on grammar. Rama notes that he could not find a single grammatical error in the speech. It is very clear that Hanuman had mastered Vyakarana, Nirukta, Shiksha and Chandas, requirements for learning Veda. He is referred as Vyaharte, that is a person implementing the grammar and training received originally as a Vedic scholar because he is a practical one. Use of proper grammar is highlighted here. Nowadays, with the technology of WhatsApp, SMS, etc., the present generation has lost the grip over the use of grammar. Speech that one need to deliver too need to be practiced over a period of time to gain perfection and mastery. Rama notices that Hanuman's speech seemed to be well-trained one. He has enormous remembrance and controls the vocal cords appropriately. The intonation of the vocal cord is a very important aspect of a good speaker. The words should come from within us so as to arise from the pulpits of the stomach, chest and throat. A bad speaker is one who talks merely as a lip service without any feeling. Hanuman's speech is noted to be having the following qualities. These are the best qualities of reciters. Sweet voiced and pleasing to hear, enunciated syllables well pronounced, properly parting of the words with clarity, sentence delivered as quick but neither too fast nor too dragging or slow. The statements are weighed with proper intonation and articulation. The speech is made with full confidence and is grammatically perfect. Apart from the above, an important aspect of Hanuman's ability which is vital for a good speaker is to know the audience and their requirement. I'll elaborate these points later on. First, to know the audience and their requirement, to understand the composure of the specific audience and their expected reaction. Accordingly, the speech need to be modified ex tempore. To invoke the interest in the audience by the opening lines, to retain the audience interest by properly worded speech throughout, make a proper closure that the audience literally laps up whatever you had stated. And last but not the least, Hanuman knows how to keep his speech short and sweet. These are very important requirements in any board level meetings. And as it is demanded, he is able to continue to make a detailed report. The first few points, as I said, are well brought out by Hanuman's contemplation atop Sinshupa Vraksham before talking to Sita Devi. Let me literally translate the relevant verses which would indicate the importance of planning the speech according to the audience and situation. The scenario is, after Ravana having visited Sita Devi, she is full of despair and is literally planning to end her life. Now, Hanuman is also worried how to approach her and is also worried of the success of his Lanka trip so that he can effectively communicate back to Rama on finding Sita. A literal translation of Hanuman's thought process, which is important for a speaker before making a presentation. Quote, if I do not speak with Sita, she is likely to end her life. But if I meet her and speak to her, the aforesaid dangerous situation is likely to develop. Even an enterprise that is likely to be successful is sure to fail in the hands of a thoughtless executive who does not pay attention to time and place, just like darkness at the time of sunrise. I am not able to have a firm and clear view of what should be done and what should not be done. Any mission in the hands of emissaries who consider themselves infallible is likely to end in failure. How can the failure of my mission be avoided? How can mistakes arising from lack of thought and skill be eschewed? How can the crossing of the ocean be saved from becoming fruitless? What means can I adopt to make Sita listen to me carefully? In what way would I save her from falling into a fright? Thinking variously thus, Hanuman at last arrived at a perfectly satisfactory conclusion. He thought, by singing the praise of Rama, who is capable of achieving any end and who is closest and dearest to her, I can save Sita from falling into fright and confusion, for her mind is always thinking of her husband. I shall recite so as to reach her ears the praises of the righteous and all-knowing Rama, the greatest in the line of Ikshvakus. I shall do this in a way that creates confidence in her mind. Note the thought process that has gone into making the presentation, that the recital of Ramayana. The tone in which he made the presentation to Ramayana to Sita. These are very important qualities of a good speaker highlighted in Sundarakandam. Further, it is also evident when he makes a bold statement to Ravana when he is led to the courtroom by Indrajit. Here, he acts within the limit of a messenger of Sugriva and Rama and addresses Ravana accordingly. Here in front of Ravana, on his being questioned, he tells the truth that he destroyed the Vatika to get the attention of the Rakshasa and get an audience with the king Ravana. He also talks of his blessings and boon when he makes a subtle statement that no missile of Devas or Asuras can bind him. He announces that he is a messenger of Sri Rama, and while delivering the message, he looks straight into the face of that powerful 10-headed Ravana without the slightest fear or hesitation. Even here, the opening statement that Hanuman makes is worthy of note. He says, O king of Rakshasas, I come here at the command of Sugriva. That king of monkeys, who is loving to his friends, has asked me to inquire about your welfare. These are real qualities of a great speaker. While speaking to Rama in the inaugural speech in Kishkhindakandam, he closes by stating that Sugriva seeks Rama's friendship. This is a speaker's ability to assess the situation and make modifications such that both parties are benefited. Finally, when he meets Rama to report on his sighting Sita, he makes the opening remark, which is classic example of keep it simple and short. Drishta Devi. The above words of Hanuman was like Amrutam to Rama. Hanuman has understood the anxiety of Rama and uses the word Drishta before the word Sita to avoid any doubts or confusion that may arise in the mind of Rama between the words Sita and Drishta if it is used the other way around. Such should be the speaker's presence of mind. Rama also noted the facial expression of Hanuman as a speaker. It is very important on the expressions one exhibits while delivering a speech or presentation. So, let me point out some aspects to be avoided to be a good speaker. The speech should not be unduly stretching so as to exasperate the audience. The speech should not be too fast and should not be made in a hurry. Unnecessary facial expressions, fidgeting other parts of the body, etc. should be avoided. One should not read from written texts without memorizing. And speech should not be of a weak voice. There are a few more grave mistakes to be avoided in a speech. These were missing in Hanuman's speech. A speaker should not doubt his own speech. He should speak without fear of oneself, without a lack of confidence. He should not fear the audience. These were evident when he was addressing Ravana. He should neither be shouting, shrieking, neither should it be at high-pitched or through nasal. There should not be any improper sound placements with breaks like ahs and ums. The speech should not be rude in character and generally should have a melody, or that is, it should not be without melody. The speech should not render any negative meaning. It should not be chaotic, making no sense to the audience, and it should not be without conviction, that is, it should not be just a speech made as a lip service. It gives me a great pleasure and goodness within to have the opportunity of presenting the Bhashya Kaushalyam of Sri Hanuman. The research that went prior to this recording were days of ecstasy, during which with Guru Anugraham, I could experience Sri Hanuman to be with me. During the research, I have listened to pravachanams of Sri N Sreedhar, Sri Velukudi Krishnan and my own Gurunadar. I referred to Sundarakandam written by Swami Tapasyananda and also various sites on the internet including sanskritdocuments.org. Thank you for the patient hearing. My sole purpose is to highlight the beauty of tips on speech hidden in our Itihas, Valmiki Maharishi's Ramayana, and thereby excite the young minds to delve into Ramayana and adopt Ramanama as a life partner. Janaki Kanta Smaranam Jai Jai Rama Rama Anjaneya Swami Ki Jai.